Ready? One, two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. I know that comes it will. When each nation shall each other bless, and peace the earth shall live, and God shall reign over the earth. On that day, God shall be one, and God's name it shall be one. Bayong Haru. On that dawn of peace, we'll smash the spear of war. Everyone beneath their vine and fig shall be afraid no more. And God shall reign over the earth. On that day, God shall be one, and God's name it shall be known. And it shall come to pass that peace is what we'll find, and then we'll join our hands with all mankind across the borderline, and God shall reign over the earth. On that day, God shall be one, and God's name shall be Yes!
I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the Hammond Up conductor, Samson Webb Stock.
Couldn't do without it. Couldn't do without you, Sam. Ready for Hushki Venu? Here we go. Hushki Venu, Adonai, Eloheinu Shalom.
pray in this book, page 2. May the door, please read with me. May the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for fellowship. May it welcome all who have cares to unburn, thanks to express, hopes to nurture. May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity. May its threshold not be a stumbling block to young or straying feet. May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness. May this synagogue be, who enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life. I see so many new faces. For one reason, we have this beautiful simcha of a family who is very dear to all of us at Emanuel Congregation. Lynn and Scott and their amazing family are, well, they're the reason the outside of our building looks so good, for one thing. And their love is just, it makes us all feel whole. But there are other faces here too. Faces from their family, certainly, but faces who are new, maybe just checking out Emanuel for the first time. And so to you, I say welcome. As a matter of fact, the whole congregation does. I'll invite you all to turn to someone maybe you've never seen before and wish them a Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
You've never seen me? Are we new? And I'll invite you, please, if you would, to turn to page 12. Light is indeed shown for the righteous.
The last song on the page. 1. Where's the We're going to wait for our drummer to get on the same page. Okay, there we go.
We'd dock his pay if there was any.
A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Or Zarua, La Tzadik, Uyesh Lev Zika. Or Zarua, La Tzadik, Uyesh Lev Zika. Or Zarua, La Tzadik, Uyesh Lev Zika. Uyesh Lev Zika. Or Zarua.
Magnificent moment as this young woman takes her place among the amazing young women who came before her and leads her congregation for the first time as a bat mitzvah. We invite you to rise physically or spiritually.
La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. La
page 24 in the Hebrew. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bivorom aravim, bechochma poteach sha'arim, uvitvuna mashane itim, umachalif ez hazmanim, umesader Yes, Bereyom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, ve'choshech mipnei or. Ma'avir yom, u'mevin layla, u'mavdil ben yom u'ven layla, Adonai tzivaot shemo, el chai v'kayam, tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed, Baruch atah Adonai, Riv Aravim. We turn now to page 34, the watchword of our faith, that which makes us a people as our bat mitzvah leads us.
Shema
Yisrael,
Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto.
please be seated.
Avta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levacha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha Vishinantam levanecha, v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'vetecha, uv'lektecha v'derech, uv'shakbecha, uv'kumecha, uv'shartam le'ot ayadecha, v'hayu letotafot bein einecha, uv'tatam, Al mizuzot betecha uvisharecha leman tiskeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'item kedoshim le'Elohechem Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim Lihiot lachem le'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem.
Page 38. The song of Mi Chamocha is a song of our people's traveling with an angry mob behind them and a sea they could not possibly traverse ahead. The future looked bleak, frightening, and they were sure that they would be destroyed. And that has been our people's story for the last 3,200 years. But I want you to make no mistake. Every time we have been between a angry mob behind us and an uncertain future, we have found our way through, and we will again. Mi Chamocha.
Oh, say
singers and a congregation of dancers, even if you're like me and you can't dance and sometimes can't sing. So this Miriam song is a chance for anyone who wants to dance, you need not identify as female, to get up and dance it out. Miriam song, page 206.
Was a weaver of unique variety. The tapestry she wove was one of our history. With she crafted her delight. A woman touched the spirit. She dances towards the light. And the women dancing with their timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance the whole night long. As Miriam stood upon the shores and gazed across the sea, the wonder of the spirit she soon came to believe. Whoever thought the sea would part with an outstretched hand, and he would pass to freedom and march to the promised land. And the women dancing with the timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance the whole night long. And Miriam the prophet took her timbrel in her hand, and all the women followed her, just as she had planned. And Miriam raised her voice in song, she sang with praise and might. We've just lived through a miracle, we're gonna dance tonight, yeah, tonight. And the women dancing with the timbrels followed Miriam as she sang her song. Sing a song to the one whom we've exalted. Miriam and the women dance the whole night long. Oh, Miriam and the women and dance the whole night long. Great job, everybody.
That was some nice dancing. Page 46, we invite you to rise physically or spiritually as we call upon the joy of having ancestors who's persevered and the God that has allowed us that grace. Page 46.
4-6.
Adonai sefatatita uvia gita hilatecha. Eternal God, open my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Leah Elohei Rachel Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor HaNorah El Elyon Gomer Hasadim Tovim V'konei HaKol V'zocher Hasdei Avot V'imahot U'mevi Gula Livnei Bneihan Leman Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah Ata Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechaye HaKol Atah Rav Le'oshia Mori Hatal Mechakel Chalim Chesed Mechaye HaKol Barachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Verofeh Holim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunato Vishnei Afar
מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדומה מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה לחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש וקדושים בו יום יעלוך סלה ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. We'd like to give you a few moments for your own personal reflection, and when you're done with that pursuit, please be seated. Page 60. Shalom Rabba Yisrael Amcha Tasih Le'olam Shalom Rabba Yisrael Amcha Tasih Shalom Imramav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom. May God, who makes peace in God's high places, make peace over us, over all of Israel, and over all who dwell on the earth. And let us all say, Amen. All right, we have important people to invite forward. From the Phillips, from Team Phillips, if you will. Benjamin Olson, Nathaniel Olson, Richard and Sherry Frenzel, and Stephen and Pamela Olson, you are on deck. You won't get up right this moment. Because very first, I'd like to invite forward Bella. We had a very beautiful thing happen. A wonderful young woman joined herself to our people. And we are so lucky to have you, Bella. Yeah. So, Finn, I'm going to have you just take one step down. Bella, if you would, take one step up. I have some formal questions I'd like to ask you, And hopefully your answer will be yes. And if not, well, I'm going to throw my book and just walk off the bima. No, just kidding.
It'll be yes, I promise.
I know you've already answered these questions. Bella, do you choose to enter into the eternal covenant between God and the people Israel and become a Jew of your own free will?
Yes.
Do you accept Judaism to the exclusion of all other religious faiths and practices?
Yes.
Do you pledge your loyalty to Judaism and the Jewish people under all circumstances?
Yes.
Do you promise to establish a Jewish home and to participate actively in the life of the synagogue and of the Jewish community?
Of course.
Do you commit yourself to the pursuit of Torah and Jewish knowledge?
Yes.
If you should be blessed with children, do you promise to raise them as Jews?
Of course. My dogs are.
I have to tell you, I'm sorry I got emotional, but I just drove past an encampment at Northwestern's campus as I was coming down here, and I felt so grateful that you would choose Judaism for yourself. I think it is a religion with magnificent merit, and I'm proud to be a Jew, and I know you are too. So I will invite the congregation to rise, as well as Team Phillips to come forward, please, as Bella joins us taking the Torah from the ark. I'm missing one other team member from the team.
Oh, one is next on me. His replacement.
Isagoy and Dorkaran, Yimadu Odilkama. Isagoy and Dorkaran, Yimadu Odilkama. Lo Isagoy and Dorkaran, Lo Yimadu Odilkama. Lo Isagoy and Dorkaran, Lo Yimadu Odilkama. Lo Isagoy and Dorkaran, Lo Yimadu Odilkama. Lo Isagoy and Dorkaran, Lo
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right.
You may be seated because Cantor has put the Torah at rest on the stand, so you can rest.
I can't, Rubu, because I've got to turn this baby around.
Oh, that's right.
Let's pretend we're standing if you don't want to stand down. But I'm going to turn her. Can I put my hands up? Can I grab it? Or I'll touch you too. Why not? All right, can you move this way? And gentle, slow, guys. All right, welcome to Torah. Can you all see it? Yes. All right, this is a very space. Please be seated. Do you have the sheet? You do not know about what you're supposed to, Steve. You did. Really? You did? The last person who had it was Steve Olson. All right, luckily I have another one over here. Steve, you'll have to pay for this piece of parchment. Actually, I'll take it. You're going to thank you. So I'm going to ask these two, our family, well, come on over here, guys. We found it. We're going to need all of these up. That's not. Okay, perfect. And Finn, I need you to spot me. So if you look at this particular parchment, you might notice right over here, there is this beautiful floret. And there is usually a crown over that letter. Some of you know Hebrew letters, some Hebrew letters carry a crown. But this particular crown was written by Herman Schallman of blessed memory. It's been ornamented. So, two things about this. The first thing is that this was Rabbi Schallman's bar mitzvah sidra. He read the entire thing, not just the little bit, Finn. He read the whole thing, like the whole thing. It was a lot. The other thing that you should know about this Parshat Kedoshim, is that it's in the very middle of the very middle book of Torah. And what we know about the ancients, were that if you're going to write the main point, the most important thing of a story, you don't put it at the beginning and you don't put it at the end. If you're an ancient people, it goes in the middle. And so this holiness code, the code that would be normally in most religions given just to the priests or those who were the leaders of the community, is given to all of us to all be little less than divine. I'm going to invite the family to please do the blessing before the reading of Torah. Parashat Kedoshim. Baruch Adonai Baruch Le'olam Va'ed. Amen. V'daber Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber el kol adat b'nei Yisrael, v'amarta alehem kedoshim tehiyu, ki kadosh ani Adonai Elohechem. איש אמו ואביו תיראו, ואת שבתותי תשמורו, אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אל תפנו אל האלילים ואלוהי מסכה, Lo ta'asu lachem ani Adonai Elohim. And God spoke to Moses, saying, speak to the whole community of the children of Israel and say to them, you shall be holy, because I, the eternal your God, am holy. Each individual shall revere his mother and father and keep my Sabbaths. I am the eternal your God. You shall not turn towards idols, nor shall you make for yourself a molten image. I am Adonai your God. Blessing after. Do you want to be together for this? Do you want to look at the page? They've stolen the page from you? Okay, go ahead. Amen. Thank you very much. You may be seated. I will take the two of you, though, to help turn this stand around. And before we do the Mishaberach, I'd like to invite forward our magnificent educator, Mandy Herlick. Do we have any kids here who are going to camp? Emmanuel kids, I should say, because we don't have enough for all the fabulous kids who came. But Emmanuel kids who are going to camp, or Jewish camp, or who are graduating from a grade. And if the answer is yes, could you come up here?
Thank you, Cantor. Like she said, if you're going to camp this summer, I am excited for camp. I am very lucky that I get to go to camp. These fun humans are going to camp. What camp are you going to?
Camp Shy. Camp Shy.
Camp Shy. Samson, are you going to camp? Where are you going to go?
The YMCA camp.
The YMCA camp. That sounds so fun.
Camp. That's camp.
Amazing. Totally.
It's a good camp.
Camp is around the corner. I cannot believe it. Camp might be maybe one of my favorite parts of the entire year. What about you guys? Yeah, I spend my year looking forward to my time at camp. So I have a little something for each of you that you can bring to camp. You might find it useful while you're there. I'm going to grab it because it's on that side of the bima. Okay, so this is so that you can represent the amazing Emanuel congregation while you are at camp. It's a backpack. And they fold into a little pouch. And they're nice. So they're good for travel.
It's just some swag. It's a little swag.
A little swag, a little well-deserved swag.
Yeah, we're so proud of you. And you know, there's words that Mandy and I know, when we learn them, that actually let us, just little old us, bless you at this amazing moment as you're going to make a change, try something different, explore a new possibility. May God bless you and keep you. May God smile upon you and be gracious to you. May God lift up God's face to you, and may you lift up your face to God, that God might shine in you and shine through you and give you peace wherever you are on this globe. We all say, Amen. Amen. Sit down. Thank you so much. Our thoughts turn now, thank you. Our thoughts turn now to those who are in need of refuah shlema, of healing of some sort. Our congregation has been asked to remember the Atwood family, Chana Azna bat Rivka Masha, Phyllis Goldblatt, Keith Harrison, Dr. Jamal Hussein, Hirsch Goldberg Poland, Eden Yerushalami, and all of the hostages still in Gaza. Pam Sherman, Tali Stein, Kath Warman, and David Whitney. I'll ask you if you have the name to call forward you'd like for us to think of as we're praying for health, to please call it forward in one loud, beautiful voice.
Michael Dorn, Susie Johnson.
We join together singing. The 7 weeks that occur between Passover and Shavuot are called the Omer period. And so we count the Omer being representative of a sheaf of a barley offering that was brought to the temple. We begin counting on the 2nd day of Passover, and we count off until we reach the 50th day, and that 50th day is Shavuot. And so the bracha, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sifrat ha'omer. And if you are curious, hayom shemona asar yom shehem shnei Shavuot v'arba'a yamim la'omer. Today is 18 days, which is 2 weeks and 4 days of the Omer. We invite you to turn to page 130 as our delicious Finn joins us on the bima. The Aleinu, page 130. And if you feel comfortable, please rise. That's okay, baby girl, no problem. Ready? Aleinu leshabeach la'adon hakol, latet gedula layotzer bereshit. שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו כהמונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו Now, Finn, you may think we've forgotten something. Please be seated. And you may think I've forgotten something because you know me quite well. And that sometimes does happen. But I put your naming, before the Kaddish prayer for a reason. And it's because of the names that you've chosen for yourself. And I'd like for you to tell us why you chose those names in just a moment, who you named yourself for. You know that part, yeah? Okay. So, Finley Pavlon Phillips, it is my privilege and the privilege of the whole household of Israel that you shall now be known in that household as Nachat Etana bat Shmuel Ruvain v'Leah Sarah. Can you tell me why you chose Nachat Etana?
So, Nachat is my Aunt Nancy, and Etana is my grandpa. His name is Eugene.
And both of them have passed away, haven't they? Yeah. It's probably the loveliest thing we do as a Jewish people, isn't it? To take names of people we adored that are no longer with us, whose attributes we hope to have one day, and make their names our own. Sometimes that's done for us when we're just a baby, and sometimes we get the precious gift of choosing a name that resonates with us. And so, I might have made you a little Noah's Ark certificate. And even though you're probably a little mature for Noah's Ark, the sentiment remains the same. We are just so proud of you. And I happen to know your Aunt Nancy and your Grandpa Eugene, as well as all the family you're missing today is as well. We turn now to the Kaddish prayer.
Thank you.
Of course, my sweet girl. But first, this poem, which I had on my lectern but might have walked away. Okay. I won't worry about it. There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us as we live our days. These are the ways we remember. I just have that sheet. Can you use it underneath your sheet? Just check it back up. Okay.
It's usually in a folder, honey bunny.
Betty Jane Areth, Amelie Beck, Richard Bitterman, Esther Brown, Bernard Burdom, Saul Carmel, Philip Dolan, Sadie Dorff, Herman Drucker, Maurice Ehrlich, Helen Glicken, Sherry Goodman, Mariasha Gordon, Jacob Hackman, Bernice Hirsch, Chester Kaplan, Elaine Falk-Katz, Florence Katz, Elizabeth Kreplick, Esther Levan, Herman Lesserman, Henry K. Levy, Anna Marks, Alvin Popple, Esther Riff, Sam Riff, Adolph D. Scharf, Arthur E. Shaw, Ethel Steiner, George Van Emden, Leon Versch, Fanny Yavitz, and in recent days, Shloshim, Marjorie Eve Degenholtz, Robert Mayer Grossman, Marguerite Cohen Riccardi, and Avery Spunt. I invite those of you in mourning to please rise first. Perhaps you're remembering a yahrzeit, or perhaps someone has died recently who you loved. And then, if it is your custom, I will ask those of you to please join those who are standing as we say the words of Kaddish Yatom. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Be'alma divrach yirutei v'amlich malchutei b'chayachon uvyomechon uvchaye d'chol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam walmei almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yiromam v'yitnaseh v'yidadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmed kursha b'rihu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran be'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shumaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom mimrama hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all of you who are bereaved among us. Let us all say Amen. Please be seated. To our wonderful volunteers who made that magnificent dinner happen, to the Emanuel staff who is always there to support whatever it is we're trying to do as a community, and to you, thank you for making Shabbat happen. I'm especially grateful to the Pavlon Phillips family for sharing their magnificent children with us. I feel like they're ours too, although we don't have to discipline, which is nice. But it is a great, great privilege to celebrate this amazing simcha with you all. Rue,
Yes.
thank you to you and that fabulous band of yours. I'm gonna let you lead us out.
You mean my men? All my men? Yeah. Homegrown band. We're all members here. And we're going to end with a song called Ose Shalom, because really, we can't have too many songs for peace. This is a song written by Debbie Friedman, but here at the band, we call it Danny's Ose Shalom, for reasons that you will soon discover. Shabbat.
Dessert is in the next room, and we wish you all Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you so much. I was
Did I
so
give it to
worried.
I know, where did you